Everybody, good morning. Meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Thursday morning. We're starting to see snow wind down, but not completely done yet. In fact, we're still seeing a pocket of snow and flurries right in here. Many of us saw maybe a skiff of snow overnight, minor accumulation. It's not terribly slick. The roads weren't a big problem out there. There still is also a little snow falling in the sandhills this morning. So this is going to be kind of winding down, I think, over the next few hours where we're not seeing much additional snow by mid-morning or so. A lot of clouds still around today. The best chance of some sunshine is going to be over eastern Nebraska. And then out west, we'll see some clearing later in the day here. So we'll even back this up. You can see how the clearing kind of takes place later in the day. As we get into tonight, we are stalled out cold front, which is bringing us a colder day today. It's going to start to reverse course, push east as a warm front tonight. Now, as skies clear out this evening, taking a midnight right there, skies clear out, temperatures will drop. It's going to be a cold night tonight, but as that warm front then pushes east, we'll get a few additional clouds. Winds will start to pick up out of the west and southwest behind that front, and temperatures still will start to climb a little bit after midnight. Maybe not so much in eastern Nebraska, but especially here to the west, you'll see temperatures start to rise a little bit towards sunrise tomorrow morning. Tomorrow looks fairly mild out there with a lot of sunshine in the morning. Let's take you to the noon hour right there. And you can already see the northern parts of the area starting to see increasing clouds as the next cold front approaches. Wind's going to be breezy again tomorrow, and they'll start to change direction from a southwest wind back to a northwest wind as that front makes its way through. So by the end of the day, that front's passed through the Tri-Cities. Temperatures will be a little chillier up north tomorrow, but most of us will be milder, increasing clouds, and then another round of some snow. This time, it's mostly the Panhandle and eastern Colorado, but we may see a little snow tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, here from about Highway 83 westward. In fact, I'll kind of show you this here as we look at tomorrow evening. So even North Platte's on the very edge of some of that snow. It's going to be close. A little bit of light snow accumulation, very minor. The rest of us, just some passing clouds, colder temperatures working their way back in Saturday morning, or Friday night into Saturday morning. We'll be a little bit cooler over the weekend. Let's take a look at the forecast highs for the next couple of days. Now, today is going to be a chillier day than the last couple with that Arctic air mass kind of glancing by us. Not brutally cold like it was earlier this week, but we're looking at highs that are going to be in the 20s, some low 30s in southwest Nebraska. Colder the farther northeast that you go. Tonight, down into the upper single digits, low to mid-teens. I think the western half of the area will be looking at temperatures rising a few degrees after midnight, though. So these could be middle of the night lows. Tomorrow's highs, better. Highs into the 40s for most of us, even near 50 in southwest Nebraska. But again, you've got that cold front diving southward, and so northern areas will be a little bit colder compared to farther south here. And some may even see a drop in temperatures in the afternoon once that front passes through. Tomorrow night, we're chillier down into the 20s and some teens out there. And then looking ahead to your day on Saturday, a lot of us will see highs in the 30s, near 40 in Lincoln, but mostly 30s, and some 20s up in northern and western portions of Nebraska. And then it looks like on Sunday, more in the way of just 30s. A lot of mid 30s, a few upper 30s for your day on Sunday here ahead of the big warm-up that's coming next week. It's looking really good to start off next week. We'll take a look at that in the extended forecast here as we take a look at things. Again, snow wrapping up by mid-morning this morning. Chilly weather today. Warming up tomorrow. Cooling back down a little bit. Near average highs on Saturday and Sunday. I think Sunday of the 2 days is the better day. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday looking really, really good. And for our viewers down in north central Kansas, your birthday coming up on Wednesday. The weather looks pretty good there. January 29th is Kansas's birthday. And as we look ahead to the extended forecast, maybe cooling down a little bit later in the week, next week, back into the 40s. But it looks like we're going to keep the mild weather going into next weekend, the first weekend of February. And that would include Groundhog Day just beyond this forecast as well. There are some signs of maybe colder weather coming beyond Groundhog Day, which we'll kind of get into that in just a little bit here. Let's take a look at North Platte's forecast. Snow, I think the snow is pretty much done this morning here, and so mostly cloudy, highs in the upper 20s. 40s tomorrow, back into the mid-30s over the weekend. Sunday's the nicer of the 2 days this weekend, and then next week we get the return to the low 50s, maybe even mid-50s on Wednesday, cooling down a little bit at the end of next week, but not a major drop in temperatures at all. In fact, the extended outlook for the second week of the forecast here, January 30th through Wednesday, February 5th, still keeping us at above average, more than likely above average conditions here across Nebraska and north central Kansas. Precipitation-wise, they have us at near average. The Climate Prediction Center does. This is the Climate Prediction Center's outlook. I'm still on the below average train unless we get something, say, around the 3rd, 4th, 5th of February, we're probably not going to see much moisture. I don't see anything between now and Groundhog Day other than that snow that we're getting this morning. So I find it hard to be near average if we don't see any moisture, but maybe we see something down the road beyond Groundhog Day. But our forecast models here only go out 10 days, so this won't take us even past that here. But again, snow wrapping up this morning. There's not a lot in our forecast after this. There's a little bit out west Friday night with that cold front. And after that, there's really not much. We get more sunshine next week, maybe even already some clearing Sunday night and a Monday morning, but a lot more sunshine Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. This model has some moisture mainly to our south here, and that's all rain Wednesday night and Thursday. That does come with a little bit of a cool down as the front comes through. So we cool down a little bit at the end of the week, but no big moisture coming through Groundhog Day morning at least here. That's Sunday morning there. So I'm not seeing anything in the models unless something comes in as we get towards Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm going to disagree with the Climate Prediction Center for now. Let's take a look at the GFS model here. And again, that's not a lot. Little snow Friday night out west, but otherwise a mostly dry forecast all the way through most of next week. Again, the rain passing to our south Wednesday. And as we look at next weekend, looks like maybe a winter weather system maybe just to our southeast. But as of right now, I'm not seeing it hitting our area. And so at least through Groundhog Day, I don't really anticipate much here. Let's take a look at the temperature trends. And again, colder today, warming up a little bit tomorrow, cooling back down over the weekend. Warming up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, slightly cooler Thursday, Friday, but still keeping temperatures on the milder side. But this is one thing that kind of worries me as we get beyond Groundhog Day. Is this going to start to move towards our area? We'll see. Well, I want to thank you all for watching on this Thursday morning. I'll be back with you folks on Friday morning with all the latest. Take care and God bless. Bye.